Today I'm about to hit y'all with another quick one. I'm gonna do a trade breakdown real quick on the long setup that I took on gold this morning because I gotta run to work in a minute. So let's get to it. So we're actually gonna start off with some fundamentals. So yesterday we had FOMC, which if you're not familiar with that is the Federal Open Market Committee, where they discuss monetary policy for the upcoming weeks and months, basically macroeconomics. So yesterday they decided to keep the Fed funds rate at 4.50. You know what I'm saying? So unchanged from the last month. And this is pretty high for Fed funds rate. So the market is constricting. That is a bullish, pretty much a bullish indicator for gold. It gives investors more leeway to save their money in that, rather than taking out loans from the bank with extremely high interest rates in order to do stuff like real estate, investing in different businesses and larger stuff like that. So being that I understood that after the FOMC meeting yesterday, we should see some gold bullishness. Before I even looked at the chart, I was already had a bullish outlook on gold. So this is actually the setup. Let me drop down to the 5 minute so I can show you how to set up. So in the 5 minute, this is what I took. It was pretty much a long setup off of this demand zone. But I'm actually going to switch over to trading view for whatever reason. The candles are different. I mean, I understand it's two different markets. This is a futures market, and I actually have the forex derivative on trading view, but we're actually going to look on trading view. So jumping over to trading view, start off at the hourly time frame. We're looking at macros here. Since yesterday at the meeting, or when the meeting minutes released at 2 p.m., we've been nothing but bullish. You know what I'm saying? This is extremely bullish. We broke this structure right over here. We broke structure right over here. So there's no reason for me to be looking for shorts. So when I came to the market at 7 a.m., we had a nice drop down to the downside with a rejection, and we actually closed above this previous candle. But there was no setup. My setup didn't present itself. So after the hourly candle for 8 a.m. actually closed this bullish engulfing, we actually seen a retracement down into this area, and I wanted to see, where could I actually be able to get in. So I dropped down to the 15-minute time frame, and when I stretch these candles, we have this zone right here. This is the last area where there were any bears in this market before an extreme push to the upside. So this extreme bullish engulfing was what I was looking for. This indicates to me that, okay, there's buyers in this area, and we left a gap right here. So all I did was wait for price to go ahead and bounce back into this demand zone, fill this gap that it created, and go ahead and break above some lower level structure. So breaking down to the 5 minute, this is where we seen the retest and the rejection of this zone. This bearish candle right here is the exact candle that tapped the zone. So I waited for a break above that candle, and I entered right in here. I targeted a 1-to-1. I think I got out a little bit above a 1-to-1. Let me check top step real quick. Yeah, I actually got it. I actually was able to close at a 1.2. So I mean, nothing major, nothing crazy. But I was able to get out right up in here, successfully closed the trade, and we were able to profit about $600 on the account. Pretty simple trade. If I had to rate myself in this trade, I would say it was like an 8 out of 10. I managed my emotions pretty well, but I was pretty nervous because we are nearing all-time highs, and as you can see, my take profit was pretty much liquidity for these previous highs right over here from last week. You know what I'm saying? So this could have been a very easily rejecting, or an easy area for the banks to take liquidity, go ahead and easily break above this high right here and shoot to the downside. So I easily could have been liquidity this morning, but I think we already broke the all-time highs because, let's see, there's somewhere right up in here. Okay, yeah, we bust right through the all-time highs. So long story short, managed my emotions pretty well, was able to get a 1 to 1.2. We're going to come back tomorrow and do the exact same thing over again. But if there's no setup, we don't get no trade. So that's all I got for y'all today, man. I'm going to get with y'all boys on the next one. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay consistent. And stick to your strategy, guys. And that's all it takes to be successful. I'm gonna meet y'all at the top. I'm out.